You know what? There is one beautiful segment we could do to cheer ourselves up. There is one very, very beautiful segment that we could do to cheer ourselves up. And I tweeted about this. I said it was beautiful. I gave like a little heart emoji. I lived out a little bit. So, for those of you who do not know the good news, Alex Jones just lost Infowars. It was sold at auction after the Sandy Hook's families were awarded millions upon, untold amount of money that Alex Jones could not possibly be able to pay without gutting his media organization. And even that is not going to be enough to meet the numbers that the judge ordered. I forget the exact numbers, but it was in the millions upon millions upon millions. It was going towards $1 billion. It was going towards $1 billion, something that Alex Jones does not have. And the reason that the damages were so high is because Alex Jones was being sued by the family of the Sandy Hook victims who were killed in the shooting, that he were saying that their kids were false flag actors and got them harassed for years by people who deny school shootings in order to say that it's a plot by the government to take guns, which led to these families getting harassed because they believed, because Alex Jones said so and many others said so, but Alex Jones said that they were acting, that they were actors hired by the government to pretend to be dead. And so while these people were trying to cope with the loss of their child, they were also getting harassed by internet hooligans and sometimes even in person by people claiming that their kids didn't actually die. Crisis actors. Yes, crisis actors. And so Alex Jones was brought to court over it for damages for the lies that he told, and he lost. And the end result of this was Alex Jones losing Infowars at auction. But I was wondering what was going to happen to it, because I thought, like, who would buy Infowars? What would if I bought Infowars, what would I do with it? What would I do with Infowars and all the equipment and the studio? Like, would I just turn it over for a profit and gut it? I mean, that's one way. I mean, gutting it deals with the problem, I guess, but no, that's not what happened. Instead, The Onion, the American satirical news organization, has decided to buy it with the help of the Sandy Hook families, which means that the organization will no longer be owned by Alex Jones, and moving forward, it will be owned by The Onion. Dude, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. You know, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and it might be a little chilly, but my heart is warm, and I got a fuzzy feeling, because my God, deserved. Let's read a little bit about this. Satirical news publication The Onion has bought Infowars, the media organization headed by right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, for an undisclosed price at a court-ordered auction. The Onion said that the bid was secured with the backing of families of the victims of the Sandy Hook elementary school shooting, who won, sorry, I was way off, it was even more than I said, who won $1.5 billion in a defamation lawsuit against Jones for spreading false rumors about the massacre. A judge in Texas ordered the auction in September, and various groups, both judges' allies and detractors, had suggested they would bid for the company. Jones founded Infowars in 1999, and he has vowed to continue broadcasting using a different platform. In a rambling video, I love that this is how the BBC describes it. In a rambling video posted on Thursday morning, Jones called the takeover a total attack on free speech. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to be here until they come in and turn the lights off, he said. This is the tyranny of the New World Order, desperate to silence the American people. The mandate of Trump against all the lawfare. They don't care. Why not just not make up lies about dead kids? You know, it's actually quite easy. It's actually quite easy. You just don't lie about dead kids. Like, it's not like there wasn't tons of evidence of the shooting happening. There's medical reports. They evacuated the body. It's not like there's no evidence. It's not. He had to go out of his way to find a way to lie about these kids and throw this nonsense out there. He went out of his way to make the lives of these families worse. And now he's paying the price for it. And I'm supposed to feel some free speech sympathy for him? No. You know what freedom of speech is for? It's for you to be able to say just about everything. But freedom of speech is also for improving the country, saying things that might be dangerous and radical, but, and offensive, But at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's to help improve the country. And even if some things that are said won't improve the country and they're horrible and they're disgusting, like maybe racist views or crazy radical views on, you know, overthrowing this and that, at the end of the day, these protections are there for that type of speech. That wasn't that. These were just lies that were verifiable lies. You went out of your way to lie about these families and then called them untold suffering. The candidate you supported, Donald Trump, supports opening the libel laws, supports opening the slander laws, making them broader and easier to knock down people for it. Under the current laws, you were struck down. So if you think that Donald Trump can be trusted with the institution, well, he's advocating for harsher stance on libel laws and harsher stance on things like burning the flag, for example, putting people in prison for it, which is constitutionally protected speech, even if you don't like it, then it's hard for me again to feel any sympathy for a lying, con man, garbage bag of a person. Let's listen a little bit to Alex Jones's response.
School shooting, the very people that Jones defamed, and now Alex Jones is responding on social media.
The Connecticut Democrats with the Onion newspaper bought us. They asked, did they outbid? They said, well, it was competitive. So they changed all the bidding rules, made it secret 2 days ago. I had a bad feeling. I told you that. And just like they tried to shut us down back in late May without a court order, they're supposed to have a court order. There's going to be injunctions filed. I'm about to go live out of Harrison's American Journal studio. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to be here until they come in here and turn the lights off.
The only way this can get better is if Alex Jones is literally dragged out of the studio. That's the only way this can get better in my mind, okay? So if that happens, it'll be a little cherry on top of my ice cream sundae. If you're curious what the Onion newspaper is going to do with the publication, they have said that they plan to make it into a very, very funny website. And not really much else, just that they're going to make it a very, very funny website. And honestly, I trust them to do just that. There's no one else I would trust better than to make Infowars the silliest mess on the planet. I mean, a silly mess instead of a hot, disgusting mess. Let's listen to the full thing before we move on. I'm gonna hit the veins like heroin.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:50 right now. I'm about to upload this to X. I just got word 15 minutes ago that my lawyers and folks met with the U.S. trustee over our bankruptcy this morning, and they said they're shutting us down even without a court order this morning. The Connecticut Democrats with the Onion newspaper bought us. They asked, did they outbid? They said, well, it was competitive. So they changed all the bidding rules, made it secret 2 days ago. I had a bad feeling. I told you that. And just like they tried to shut us down back in late May without a court order, they're supposed to have a court order. There's going to be injunctions filed. I'm about to go live out of Harrison's American Journal studio. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to be here until they come in here and turn the lights off. I'm going to say, where's your court order? So this is all going down right now. They want to silence the American people, but we're not going to be silenced. Be sure and follow me at the Alex Jones Network.
They don't want to silence the American people. They want to silence you. They want to silence you. They want you to shut the fuck up, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with me. It doesn't have anything to do with anyone in my chat. It doesn't have to do with Joe Schmo in Michigan or Connecticut. Who gives a fuck? Nobody's going to go to Howard the coal miner in West Virginia, right? And make him stop like saying, I love Trump on Twitter. Nobody's doing that. It's you. It's you. It's you.
Want to silence the American people, but we're not going to be silenced. Be sure and follow me at the Alex Jones Network at AJNLive on X right now. They're filed in court to take real Alex Jones away. That's totally unconstitutional. The judge already said no, so they filed in other courts. So the live feed going up by the time you see this at AJNLive and at Real Alex Jones right now. Share this everywhere. This is a total attack on free speech. The deep state is completely out of control. The private security hasn't even been told all this yet. They tried to tell them last time, the other U.S. trustee, to shut us down with a court order. These folks said no. So this is all happening right now. This is the tyranny of the New World Order, desperate to silence the American people. The mandate of Trump against all the lawfare, they don't care. So the system still thinks it's in charge. I'm going live right now from what probably will be the last transmission from this building. God bless you all for your support. Please support our sponsors so we get funds to stay on the air at the Alex Jones Network, thealexjonestore.com. Take action. I need your support. Infowars is really the detonator for this whole global movement that's happening. Your support did that. You're the reason it's happening.
Infowars is the detonator for this whole global movement. What global movement? So vague. I guess he's trying to like, Infowars got Trump elected. Infowars. I mean, what? Trump went on Infowars like once, maybe twice. That's wild. He did that, by the way. That was back in like 2015. By the way, this was not the last transmission. I don't wait. I think they are doing it today. Actually, his show is live. I think right now. Let's go. We want to go see the last live broadcast of Infowars as it happens. Let's see the type of stuff they're talking about. The type of stuff the New World Order needs to shut down.
And we are taking action everywhere. So when you support the AlexJonesStore.com, that is so critical.
Oh wow, he's asking for money.
You're the missing link. You're the only variable. I know you're going to come through. You already are. When you get T-shirts, great supplements, and
supplements.
So AlexJonesStore.com.
Never change. Never change, Alex.
Member, cancel any time, but $30 a month, you get $40 in the store each month.
40.
That's a great deal.
Wow, what a deal.
Special offers.
Special deals, filler offers. Sell. Buy.
At the
buy, sell, buy.
.com. And that's our legal actions going on the offense, just like President Trump.
God, it's so
You're
much.
critical of staying on the air.
Trump
to
won.
defend Trump, to get him into office, get him inaugurated. I told you in a landslide. I told you they'd try to steal. And none of that goes to these clowns. None of it goes to support what they're doing.
What do you mean they tried to steal? He won. Why would we steal it once and then not steal it the next time?
Against them.
It was a close election. We lost by 3 million votes.
More people.
Would it be that hard? Make up the 3 million? My goodness.
And I told the crew.
Genius.
It's rigged. They'll think to hit us in the morning. They're going to get their press releases ready and everything. I said they'll hit at 8 a.m. in the morning in a meeting here Tuesday in these offices. Or was a meeting Tuesday? No, it was Monday. Monday, actually. And I said, so Harrison will already be on the air. Without a court order, they'll order us off air. But the auction will be rigged, so we're going to challenge that. I said, we'll have bigger bids with our folks we're working with, but that won't matter. They don't care. And then I said, so we'll probably sign off on Harrison's show. And then come over here and I should be ready to go by 10 a.m. over here, as if we're going on at 10 a.m. And I get it. You know, most of the stuff I say comes true. It was crazy with the feds.
I thought the families would be getting that money. Why is he still selling this stuff? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, there's probably a chance a portion of it's going to end up going to the families. I don't know. I mean, I don't think the families are ever going to get 1.5 million.
And they were turning the Infowars off, turning Man Up Video off.
Well, they'll get what they can. Snip.
And soon as I left the office, just the consoles and the uplinks and the stuff got
This poster is $50. $50 poster.
Off. So that wasn't our crew did that. I hate him now, a criminal, a felon.
I saw there was an option for 4 interest. You can pay it in installments.
Trump's innocent. And what you just saw, let me show you my mugshot. My mugshot is the Drudge Report headline right now. Onion buys Infowars, Alex Jones vows to fight. I mean,
lol.
And they said, the different groups in the news, Media Matters, Soros' group, all of them said, and then we're going to claim he owned everything he ever said and take it off the internet. It's free speech. I'm not a musician. I didn't sell my name to Sony like Prince. I'm not going to be the guy formerly known as Alex Jones. It's 100% in law, insane. But they still filed saying Jones is not afforded the 13th Amendment. Everybody is in this country. It's a citizen. The abolition of slavery. They said, that does not affect me. I already showed you the Bloomberg from a month ago. So
what?
They're using me to try.
Wait, did they say, is Alex Jones saying he's a slave? They're going to make him a slave. They're going to fucking have him working in the fields. I'm sorry. I'm just imagining fucking Onion staff with a whip. Having him working, picking corn or something. Oh my God, beautiful.
So the Germans and the Russians decided to slug it out at Stalingrad.
Wait, what? How the fuck? I paused it for a second. How are we at Stalingrad?
Trump has been their Stalingrad.
Wait, what?
And I'm right there.
Trump's, what's happening?
Too now. But I am your Stalingrad.
What?
This operation is your Stalingrad. Guys, give me the Wikipedia on the Battle of Stalingrad. Print it for me. I mean, it'll have, hopefully that's not too corrupted. Or just get me the Britannica, Encyclopedia Britannica.
None of this is the footage of Stalingrad. These are all American troops. You can tell from the helmet. Why is he...
Around the battles of Stalingrad, they say like half the casualties of the Russians, the Germans was there. So this is the Roman standard. This is what they want. This is what they've been targeting. This is what they've been coming. Yeah, go to that camera. I want to show people what we're talking about right here. This is...
there you go. You got the right battle now.
This is D-Day, but I want to show...
Wait, why now? Stop! Just Stalingrad. Whatever, man.
Of course, my grandfathers were in the invasion of Europe and all that. I'm not lessening it.
Get the right footage. Just Google it. Just Google Stalingrad.
But the point is, that was child's play.
It's like
compared to the Russians and the Germans slugging it out at point-blank range. So this is Stalingrad. This is the fight. This is the hill where they decide to have the real slug out.
It's like right there. It's like one of the...
They just cannot stand the fact
we're still on footage of Stalingrad.
They can't stand the fact we did this, and they're going to attack this.
I'll do it
and they're going to just attack and attack and attack, and that's great because we are on the attack, and we are going to win, and we're going to take the country.
There you go. He got it.
The deep state out, just like Hitler in his bunker in 1945 at the end of World War II was finally condensed down to just a square block he was in.
So wait, in this scenario, he's the Soviet Union?
So
why wouldn't he want to be...
You're done.
The D-Day.
I don't know what's going to happen to me in all this. I'm just a casualty of war. That's fine. But we are a focal point. We are a symbol the globalists hate. Infowars, myself, the crew, the listeners, the guests, everything we've been a part of, everything we've done, that's the reality. And again, oh, it's an open thing for months. Oh, sorry, it's not. Oh, we can take less money, and they did. Because Alex Jones, just like any other patriot, isn't afforded access to the bankruptcy system, in the words of the Justice Department in an email to one of my lawyers. That's how arrogant they are 2 years ago. Nothing you will do will overcome us. Was overcome you? I'm like, here I am. Don't have a bunch of money. I want to settle. No, we just want to keep you in the process, keep you in the...
Okay, we'll wrap this up in a second. I'll let this play for a little bit longer. I want to go find the tweet, because the lawyer who actually won the case against Alex Jones tweeted in response to this, and he tweeted like a little music video. I wanted to play it.
And chase me around with that. It's fine. I got my appeals. They'll definitely lose in Texas. We'll go to the Supreme Court on the other one. And then how do they do that? How do they deal with that? See, they just need me to quit. They need me to go away. Only way I quit is if you don't fund me. And we also launched a new legal fundraiser. I want to thank those that did support the last one that helped pay off the bills. Now we've got to go forward.
Burns is in...
And we're going to get that URL loaded up during the next break. And I'll put that on screen, and I'm going to move on. But now is the time...
Thank you for the sub.
...to get a map of how we won the country in the election. And it says, better coverage than Verizon. Now can you hear us? What a great Trump shirt. And so much more. That's one of my favorites.
He's selling stuff
and then
again.
RealAlexJones.com right there. That'll be a news site. Right now, that's a shopping cart, RealAlexJones.com. And we'll turn AlexJones.network into a news site. And all that's being done, and that takes crew, and that takes money. But that's fine. We're going to do great because I know you're pissed off. I know you're supporting us. And I want to thank you for what you're doing. So, we did 2.5 hours this morning.
Burns is an immoral.
And then I talked to the trustee and I said, you'll get beaten in court. This is wrong. I believe what you've done. My lawyers agreed, but
I think
you say this is your operation. You're already turning everything off. I was watching it turned off literally as I'm sitting there. This is turning off. That's turning off. And I said, I'm going to go ahead and get over to the other studio. I walk out of the office and then somebody runs in and just starts flipping switches off. I imagine that's how it was happening. I mean, just flailing. I mean, that's the equivalent of you're losing a chess game. You and throw it over. Because there's a emotional hysteria to it. Oh, God, Trump's in. Oh, God, at least we get Alex Jones. And I'm so honored that they say this operation was the detonator that created the global awakening, because it was. Not just me, but the films, the crew, the guests, everything we've done.
Infowars.
Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions
got
and billions
Trump
and billions
the
of views
W.
just on YouTube alone. Hundreds of radio stations for 28 years. Cable stations, TV stations, number one on Cloud TV. Making sure that's all synced up to them right now. All of it. So they said Alex Jones is patient zero. Alex Jones is it's this family. And so the level of attack we're under is all emblematic of how effective we are.
Burns is
Hey,
an
Sanvo,
and how
maybe to tier
desperate
one.
the globalists are,
bankrupt man.
because the time is running out for
Sanvo.
them. And so, as long as we understand that, I mean,
This is
let me
like
tell you something.
crack.
I
I love
cannot,
this. Not that I love crack,
I
but you
cannot
get it. It's addictive.
overstate to you how bad things are going for the globalists, how everything they touch falls apart, how the world is
What are we even looking at? What is that?
absolutely waking up at light speed.
What am I looking at?
And
Oh,
what
it's
an
a time.
amazing
It's like
time
a
we're alive, and also what a
hourglass?
dangerous time is, because these corner rats will do anything, and they're going to get desperate, and they are getting desperate, and they're making big mistakes. And they still control the nuclear weapons until he gets in on the 20th of January. So
They're
Trump
gonna nuke the
understands this
world?
existentially. He understands it's a death battle politically, not literally.
Start atomic
although they try
war?
to kill him, but it is on their side. We understand we've got the initiative, we've got the soft power, we've got the intellectual high ground. I mean, they're down in hell, and we're up on top of Mount Everest, seeing the stars. And this is just such a seismic moment. And quite frankly, if I was trying to come up with a script to destroy myself, I would do what they've done. But they just had an asleep public, an entertained public, an anesthetized public, drunk on bread and circuses, and they had control for so long in their hubris and their arrogance that they believe this would just go on forever. And now they see the harder they squeeze, the more they attack, the more they bully.
I think I'm done. Very sad. Very cringe. But goodbye, Alex. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing good. I'm doing okay.